Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the BandWagon.
Good evening, everybody. We're back once again to show some local talent on our show, the BandWagon, where people try to do their best. Some sing right from the heart. With so much talent all around, more people should take part. If you're worried someone will make fun of you, there's one thing don't forget. To anyone that makes fun, we haven't seen them on here yet. The first time is the worst time, so please come back again and help us entertain our friends on our show, the BandWagon. Join us on the BandWagon, where we welcome everyone, and we do our best with the songs we sing to entertain family and friends. Yes, music is a special gift and loved by one and all. If you have a song you would like to share, please give us a call. So join us on the BandWagon, anyone can take part and share the songs that they know and sing right from the heart. The first time is the worst time, but please come back again and help us entertain our friends on our show, the BandWagon. And help us entertain our friends on our show, the BandWagon.
Hello, my name is Stephen Escott, and welcome to the Stay Home BandWagon, in which that everyone was home filming themselves singing and playing instruments. I must say we had a great turnout. So anyway, let's get straight to it. First on tonight's show, we have a man from Ramia. He's now living in Pinhold, Alberta, and he is one of the lead singers of the St. James Gate for 19 years. Here is Dwayne Marsden.
It was Friday morning when we set sail, and we were not far from the land, when our captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping for the top, while the land lovers lie down below, 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 while the land lovers lie down below. And up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a fine smoking man was he. He said, this fishy mermaid has warned me of our doom, and will sink to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping over the top, while the land lovers lie down below, 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 while the land lovers lie down below. And up spoke the first mate of our gallant ship, and a brave young feller was he. He said, I have a wife in Boston by the sea, but tonight a widow she will be. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping over the top, while the land lovers lie down below, 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 while the land lovers lie down below. Then up spoke the cook of our gallant ship, and a crazy old butcher was he. He said, I care much more for me pots and me pans than I do for the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors skipping over the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. And up spoke the cabin boy of our gallant ship, and a brave young lad was he. He said, I have a sweetheart in Brooklyn by the sea, and tonight she'll be weeping for me. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping over the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Well, 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and 3 times round spun she. Well, 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and we sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors are skipping over the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. It's called My Ramia Home. Oh, the land of my birth is calling to me, a snug little outpour down by the sea, where my friends and relations will always roam. There's none can compare to my Ramia home, where the people are friendly, they lend you a hand. If it be to haul a boat up on the land, there's not much to do now, sure everyone knows. There's no work for no one, the fish plant has closed. My Newfoundland home is calling to me, my Ramia home down by the sea. My Newfoundland home, the place I once roamed. Oh, my Ramia home. Oh, we have a car ferry, as you all may know. You can go to Great River or Burgeo. The MV Gallipoli will take you away, and then bring you back, boys, the very same day. My Newfoundland home is calling to me, my Ramia home down by the sea. My Newfoundland home, the place I once roamed. Oh, my Ramia home. But then tragedy struck in my own island town. 1993, our school burned to the ground, but the people of Ramia fought to the end to get a new school our children attend. We'll all stay together and fight to the end. No matter what happens, we'll all be good friends. My Newfoundland home, the place I once roamed. Oh, my Ramia home. So now that my song has come to a close, Ramia's my home, and sure everyone knows. For I may cease to ramble, and I may cease to roam. Well, I'm sure proud to say, boys, that Ramia's my home. My Newfoundland home is calling to me, my Ramia home down by the sea. My Newfoundland home, the place I once roamed. oh my Romeo. All right, we'll speed her up. Tap your toes, have a dance. Doesn't matter, nobody's watching you anyway because you're in your own house. Well, now I have often heard it said from me father and me mother that going to the wedding was the making of another. Well, if this be so, then I'll go without a bidding. Oh, this kind providence, you send me to a wedding, and this, oh dear me, how will it be if I died an old maid in the garret? Well, now there's me sister Jean, she's not handsome or good looking. She's scarcely 16, and the feller she is courting. For now she's 24 with a son and a daughter, and here I'm 45, and I haven't had an offer, and it's, oh dear me, how will it be if I died an old maid in the garret? Well, I can cook and I can sew, I can keep the house right tidy, rise up in the morning and get the breakfast ready. There's nothing in this wide world to make me half so cheery as a wee fat man would call me his old dearie, and this, oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? So come landsman or come tinker, come finger or come sailor, come fiddler, come dancer, come ploughboy or come sailor, come rich man, come poor man, come fool or come pity, come any man at all who would marry me for pity, and it's, oh dear me, how will it be if I died an old maid in the garret? For now I'm on my way home, for there's nobody eating, there's nobody eating, the poor old Annie's bleeding. For I'm on my way home to my own little bit of garret. If I can't get a man, then I'll have to get a parrot, and it's, oh dear me, how will it be if I died an old maid in the garret? And it's, oh dear me, how will it be if I died an old maid in the garret? There's the old maid in the garret.
Next up, we have George Piercy of Virgil. When he's not working, he loves to play. Here's George Piercy.
A little bit of Leonard Cohen now. Hallelujah. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? But it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, and the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Baby, seen this room and I walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. I seen your flag on the marbled arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 But there was a time when you let me know what's really going on below. But now you never show that to me, do ya? But remember when I moved in you, and the old dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. It's not a cry you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Chris Christopherson, take the ribbon from your hair. Take the ribbon from your hair. Shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft upon my skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care who's right or wrong. I don't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. And it's sad to be alone. me make it true tonight. What's up? 4 non-blondes. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, the world was made of this brotherhood of man. For whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, get it all out once in my head, and I feel a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say the hey, I say the hey, I say the hey, what's going on? And I say the hey, I say the hey, I say the hey, what's going on? And I try, oh my God, do I try all the time in this institution, and I pray, oh my God, do I pray every single day for a revolution. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head, and I feel a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say the hey, I say the hey, I say the hey, what's going on? I say the hey, I say the hey, I say the hey, what's going on? 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination.
Next up, we have Henry Youngs Jr. He is the younger brother of Craig Youngs. He lives in Virgil, and he still does. He works away, loves these kids, and loves singing songs with them. He also has 2 albums as well. Here is Henry Youngs now, and a few songs with his kids.
Steve Earle, my old friend the blues. Just when every ray of hope was gone, I should have known that you'd come along. I don't know why I ever doubted you, my old friend the blues. Another lonely night, a nameless town. The sleep don't take me first, you'll come around. I know I can always count on you, my I'll never lose. My old friend, the blues. Lovers leave and friends will let you down. You're the only sure friend that I found. I know I can always count on you, my old friend, the blue. Let me hide my weary heart in you, my old friend, the blue. Rainy Day People by Gordon Lightfoot. Rainy day people always seem to know when it's time to call. Rainy day people don't talk, they just listen till they've heard it all. Rainy day people don't lie when they tell you they've been down like you. Rainy day people don't mind if you cry a tear or two. Lonely, all you really need is that rainy day love. Rainy day people all know there's no sorrow they can't rise above. Rainy day people don't love any other, that would be unkind. Rainy day people all know how it hangs on a piece of mind. Rainy day people don't lie when they tell you they've been down there too. Rainy day people don't mind if you cry a tear or two. Rainy day people always seem to know when you're feeling blue. I step in strutters who land in the gutter, sometimes need one too. Take it or leave it or try to believe it if you've been down too long. Rainy day people don't hide love inside, they just pass it on. People don't hide love inside, they just pass it on.
Fishing in the dark.
trees. Crickets are singing and the lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump road, I'm gonna take you to a special place where nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me gone fishing in the dark, lying on the back sand, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, falling in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Spring the whole night through, feels so good to be with you. Spring is almost over, summer's come, and days are getting long. Waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. It don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We jump in the river and cool ourselves on the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me gone fishing in the dark, lying on the back sand, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Playing the whole night through, feels so good to be with you. Fishing in the dark, laying on the back sand, counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, falling in love in the middle of the night, moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you.
Seamus O'Brien.
How sweet is the smile of the beautiful morn as it peeps through the curtain of night, and the song of the nightingale singing her tune, and the stars seem to shine with delight. All nature now linger in silent repose, and the sweet smell of summer is gone. And I sit and I wonder if Seamus knows how sad and unhappy I am.
Oh, Seamus O'Brien, why don't you come home? You don't know how happy I'd be. I have a home wish and it is that you come and forever be happy with me.
I'll smile when you smile and I'll weep when you weep. I'll trade you a kiss for a kiss, and all the fond vows that I made you I'll keep. What more could I offer but this? 'cause the sea has such bright and beautiful charms. Your heart would not leave it for me. Oh, why did I let you get out of my arms? Or the bird that was caged now is free. Oh,
Seamus O'Brien, why don't you come home? You don't know how happy I'd be. I have but one wish, and it is that you come and forever be happy with me.
Seamus O'Brien, I am loving you yet, with the heart that is trusting and kind. It was you who first wanted, and now you forget, or the love of another you find. But if you should break it with sorrow and woe, I'll have but a duty to do. Just bring it to me and I'll mend it again, and bring it, dear Seamus, to you. Oh,
Seamus O'Brien, why don't you come home? You don't know how happy I'd be. I have but one wish, and it is that you come and forever be happy with me. You Ain't Going Nowhere by Bob Dylan.
Clouds are swift, rain
No lift,
gate
won't
closed.
the railway froze.
Get your mind off the winter time. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Ooh, ain't we gonna fly down in my easy chair? Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots. Tailgates and substitutes. Strap yourself to its wheeling roots, and you ain't going nowhere. Ooh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Ooh, ain't we gonna fly down in my easy chair? Now, I don't care how many letters they send. The morning came and the morning went. Pick up your money and pack up your tent. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Ooh, ain't we gonna fly down in my easy chair? Genghis Khan, he could not keep all of his men supplied with sleep. We'll climb that mountain no matter how steep when we get up to it. Ooh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Ooh, ain't we gonna fly down in my easy chair? Ooh, ain't we gonna fly down in my easy chair?
Lastly, now on tonight's show, we have Ivan Giles. He's old friend from Ramya from when I used to pop over to Ramia on the weekends and stuff with that. He now lives in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. He's a journeyman carpenter and drives a school bus. In his free time, he loves working on music. So anyway, here is Ivan Giles.
Most of our songs used to be the boats and life out on the sea. I wonder what folklore changes will come now that the word is moratorium.
hearts are numb. Be more than thankful for the ones you got. Hold 'em closer. Send your love to them. Take the time to reach for an old friend. But when we hurt, we hurt together. Holding fast under the weather. When we stand as one, and light the dark behind the setting sun. The sound of silence is a breaking heart. Keeping time as your world falls apart. Life is shorter than you may think. It could change through your next breath. But when we hurt, we hurt together. Holding fast under the weather. When we stand as one, and light the dark behind the setting sun. When we hurt, we hurt together. Holding fast under the weather. When we stand as one, and light the dark behind the setting sun.
That's it for this episode of the Stay Home Bandwagon. I would like to thank everyone that participated, and thank you all for tuning in. My name is Stephen Iscott. See you next time.
Where people try to do their best, some sing right from the heart. With so much talent all around, more people should take part. Well, if you're worried, some wanna make fun.